hear him when he says yes. You hear him when he says go. And that gives you the strength to be able to walk away from any temptation that the enemy's going to throw at you or that the world is going to throw at you. You can't blame anybody for walking in sin other than yourself. This is exactly what Adam and Eve did. You remember? They're in the garden. God says, look, you can have everything. Go procreate. Go take care of the animals. Go take care of the fields, the trees, whatever. But this one area over here, what I deem is mine, not for you. This is the only command that I'm giving you. Don't touch it. Don't eat of that. And we see all of a sudden the shift of blame after Eve, who walked over, was tempted by the serpent, by Satan. She took a bite of the fruit. She then handed it to Adam, who didn't stand between her and the enemy, and he took a bite. And then all of a sudden, God comes in, and he's asking where Adam and Eve are, where they are. And they're hiding behind a tree or a bush. And they realize all of a sudden, because of the shame and the sin that had occurred on them, that they were naked, and they were ashamed of that. And God finds them. I don't know that he found them. He knew where they were. I shouldn't say that he found them, but they, finally said, okay, here we are. And he's like, what have you done? And all of a sudden, Adam's like, wasn't my fault. It was this woman you gave me over here. And we do that often now, don't we? It was that woman. It was that woman that you gave me. It wasn't my fault. And then all of a sudden, here's Eve like, hey, it wasn't my fault either. It was this serpent that you allowed in the garden. And since that day, we have been passing on the responsibility of sin to everybody but ourselves. You have no excuse to live into sin or live in sin. You have no excuse. God has given you a way out. God has given you a Savior. God has given you complete freedom from that